Ubisoft is releasing one of the biggest DLC expansions for Assassin's Creed Valhalla named The Dawn of Ragnarök, which is going to be releasing on March 10th, 2022, and we are finally here for the biggest expansion. Now, Ubisoft has provided me with a ton of information on what kind of a DLC this is going to be and how big is this DLC expansion really going to be, comparing it with some of the previous Year 1 expansions that we got, such as the Wrath of the Druids and the Siege of Paris. So this expansion is going to be pretty darn big. It's going to be an entire game of itself. Now, it is obvious that Ubisoft is of course going to make extra money by selling this DLC by excluding it away from the Year 1 Season Pass. And this new DLC, Dawn of Ragnarök, is actually going to cost you $40 in USD and 33 euros for those of you guys who live in European regions. Now, obviously, if you look at the price point of view, it seems like the expansion is pretty expensive on itself. But according to Ubisoft, it seems like this new expansion is a whole new game, and comparing it with the length of Assassin's Creed Valhalla's main story, this expansion could actually be an entire new game of itself. This could be one of the biggest expansions that we have ever seen in the history of Assassin's Creed games. Now, one thing I'm very disappointed about the Year 2's expansion for Assassin's Creed Valhalla is that Ubisoft hasn't really created any season pass for Year 2 content, meaning that you will basically have to pay the full money in order to buy each and every DLC expansions that they would be releasing from now on for this game. And the sad thing is that you'll basically have to pay a full price, which is going to be $40, instead of them just releasing an Year 2 expansion pass, which basically contains the access to a bunch of upcoming DLCs at a very discounted price. Now, that is not something we're going to be seeing with the Year 2's content. Every single DLC is going to be priced probably around $40 to $50, depending on the amount of size each DLC is going to consist, of course. But just last night, Ubisoft released a brand new trailer for Dawn of Ragnarök, and I've got to agree though, the trailer is absolutely nuts. It basically blew my mind off the first time I ever took a look at this. It seems like we are now going to be playing as the All-Father Odin, and the fun part is that Odin has the abilities, some super magical powers of gods, which basically allows him to shapeshift into a raven or different animals, which is one of the best things that you could ever experience, of course. Now, speaking of an Assassin's Creed game's point of view, this of course does seem like Ubisoft is trying to fetch away from what Assassin's Creed games represents. And as far as what Ubisoft has previously been saying, Darby McDevitt said that Assassin's Creed Valhalla is going to be one of the most grounded Assassin's Creed games that we have got so far. And it seems like that is not the case anymore. Ubisoft is not going to keep up with that promise. They're not going all in when it comes to mythical stuff, and a lot of magic and gods and a lot of stuff like that is going to be coming up for the future as well. So this is what Assassin's Creed has become as of now. This is where Ubisoft is taking Assassin's Creed games. I would love to know what your opinions are about this new upcoming DLC. It is coming out on March 10th, 2022. Let me know down below in the comments. Are you guys going to be purchasing this DLC? Will you be pre-ordering? Because if you pre-order the expansion right now, you will be able to get an exclusive skin which you can unlock right now in the game. Let me know down below in the comments, lads. Are you guys going to be one of those who are going to be purchasing the Dawn of Ragnarök or even pre-ordering this expansion? I would love to know how many of you guys are interested in this and how many of you guys are really fed up of what Assassin's Creed games have turned into at this point, because as long as we speak up and let Ubisoft know what we exactly want, they're not basically going to know what people's opinions are about the things that they're doing. So please just make sure to go ahead and let your thoughts and opinions of everything you basically feel about this DLC expansions and what you guys want to see for the future of this game down below in the comments, because that is the only way you can basically let Ubisoft know. Even if someone from Ubisoft ends up watching this video, they would basically look at few comments, and if they end up seeing your comment, that would be absolutely helpful to make the game much better. Now, as you guys already know, I love to keep all of my videos as short as possible without really having to drag my videos all the way to 10 minutes long. So if short and on to the point videos or something that you guys are interested in and want to support this channel, then make sure to go ahead and subscribe to this channel and turn the notification on, and make sure that you guys are setting your notification settings to all, because I basically cover every single information you need about Assassin's Creed and all the upcoming open world games in general. So make sure that you guys are subscribed. And also, if you guys did enjoy this short and informative video, then please just take a few seconds of your time and show your support by simply just leaving a like on this video. That would really mean a lot to me as a content creator, and this also motivates me in making more content for you guys every single day. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Until then, take it easy, fams, and goodbye.